done. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I want to tell you that I have no time. Otherwise, Imo people know that the #1 ministry is agriculture because we give others what they used to work. Thank you, and may God bless you.
From agriculture to natural resources, ladies and gentlemen, we have privilege and honor to bring another big one, another milestone. Protection of life and property is a priority of any government. May I invite the Honorable Commissioner for Public Utility and Public Safety, Rodney Ajelo.
Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Imo State, the People's Governor, Your Excellencies, all protocols observed, panel of judges. My name is High Chief Dr. Rodney Ajelu, the Honorable Commissioner, by the grace of God, in charge of Ministry of Public Utilities and Public Safety. Okay. My presentation on this achievement of my ministry, Public Utilities and Public Safety, from 2011 to date. My ministry is charged with the responsibility to provide power supply, water supply, and public safety for Imo Land. Recently, you can recall that the UNDP declared Imo State the safest place to live in southeast of Nigeria. I did it, and I'll tell you how I did it. Before 2011, Imo State had serious security challenges, armed robbery, baby factory and child trafficking, drug trafficking, high rate of kidnapping incidents, courtesan, and all manners of vices. We swung into action immediately by recruiting over 10,000 able youth for community policing, the first of its kind in Nigeria. We went into physical training of our security men. You can see them there. We trained them by security experts from overseas because we want the best. Training parades were taken on them. Personal, we had Imo State Security Network, Imo Community Watch, Imo Civil Guard, Imo Niger Delta Security. We didn't stop at that. My ministry started immediately to equip our trained security outfits. We provided over 50 Hillock security patrol vehicles to our security outfits. We provided over 700 security patrol bikes for the community policing. We donated, because of the cordial relationship we had to create with the existing security organization, we donated over 200 security patrol vehicles to the military, to the police and the civil defense. And immediately the results started. The magic came alive. More than 20 armed robbers and their women accomplices were arrested in Okijwe when we destroyed them. A major Indian hemp smoker was arrested at near Owerri. You can see the drugs. If this has gotten into the society, I don't know what would have happened to our youths. Next, please. A kidnapping kingpin was arrested at Orogwe. You can see him there. Recently arrested an armed robbery suspect at Oru East. We recovered, you can see the robbery tools. This is the one I'll talk most. Recently, demolition on homes and dens of kidnappers at Ohoba. This is a situation I would like to, this is where we destroyed the den of the kidnapper who kidnapped the channel reporter. We made sure that kidnappers had no hiding place in Imo. And we're taking a decision, their houses must be destroyed. Next, please. Fire service. Yes. Dilapidated state of Imo State Fire Service when we came on board 2011. New ultra-modern fire stations under construction now. Next, please. Before 2011, this is the type of fire engines we have in Imo. Next, please. Brand new fire engines acquired for the various fire stations. Next, please. Apart from that, my job is to power Imo State, to energize Imo State, and to lighten up Imo State. This is how we saw Imo State by 2011 when I came in. Imo was spiritually in darkness. Over 400 transformers were distributed to various communities in the state. This is the new look of Imo State at night. This is Imo State. This is our city looking like this. New solar power traffic lights at major roundabouts. This is it at night. And I didn't finish, I went into water. Water supply. Next. Before 2011, they searched for water. This is what we meant. We all know that water is essential for life. So this is how it was in Imo by 2011. Next, please. I began negotiating to revive water projects in Imo. Next, please. We trained plumbers for rehabilitation of water schemes in Imo. This is the governor congratulating the graduate boys who have trained. Next, please. We rehabilitated the Owerri Regional Water Scheme. Next, please. Rehabilitated the Owerri Regional Water Scheme at Otamiri is functional and is supplying water to the Owerri municipality and environs. Next, please. Series of other completed and functional water projects. Because of want of time, there are numerous to mention. Next, please. Please, in the course of your voting, remember, I have secured Imo lights, I have provided water, I have powered Imo. But bear it in mind, every development and every achievement being talked about here today by my colleagues could not have been achieved if my ministry had not made Imo State safe. Thank you, and God bless you.
Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, from Amakohia community in Itubo local government area, now we are going to Obudiagwa in Oguta local government area. Let us make welcome a young man called to buy in 1989 who had done nothing since then but to law. Let us make welcome Barrister Miletus Lemedum, Honorable Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice of Imo State.
Good evening, Your Excellencies, distinguished panel of judges, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Barrister Miletus Lemedim, the Honorable Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice. I have come here to give an account of my stewardship for the past 5 years. As you all know, the rule of law is the pivot of the rescue mission government. My ministry is not that of construction. My ministry is the clearinghouse. My ministry is the pivot of the government. Now, in pursuance of the requirement of the law that gives me the chief law officer of the state, pursuant to section 195, subsection 1 of the 1999 Constitution as amended, we have driven, this is the statistics of the cases we have done, the criminal cases we have done year by year, and in doing so, we have concluded that this is the statistics. We have concluded we have concluded many criminal cases, and in so doing, the dispensation of justice has been guaranteed. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the number of criminal cases we have concluded, a total of 1,149 criminal cases and appeals, and in so doing, ladies and gentlemen, we have helped in no small measure in decongesting the prisons. Now, in the civil suits, this is the statistics of the cases we have done, and in so doing, we have tried to defend the government. Critical cases that would have grounded the government, we have defended the government and ensured that the state government is properly protected according to law, and in those cases, we have ensured that the interest of government is adequately protected. Ladies and gentlemen, we have done 504 civil suits and appeals arising therefrom. And this is only limited to cases where the government and the parastatals are parties. Now, we have used